today could be one of the biggest days in the history of this channel. Guys, I'm here at Under Armour HQ in Baltimore, as you can see behind me, and we've got an action-packed day ahead of us. So we're going to be doing a campus tour, we're going to be doing a tour of the Innovation Lab, we're going to be checking out products for 2026 and 2027, and Under Armour want my feedback on 2026 and 2027 products. So we're going to be doing a little bit of testing, we're going to be in the colour room, we're going to be checking out materials. So much planned. We're also going to be having a little shopping trip in the store that they've got right over there. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this day at Under Armour HQ with me. How cool is this? It's me.
So this is obviously the color lab. From the lights in the ceiling to the walls and then on the table, and then we'll take you to our light box room and we'll show you kind of what we do, the Q&A, how we look at each color under a microscope. I have about 1,500 colors in the library now. Try to keep it to about 100 colors a season. We kind of put together kind of like neutrals, cores, and then these seasonal colors. I saw you have kind of your thing was look good, feel good, play good.
Yeah,
so that's kind of
absolutely.
They always ask us how do we innovate, and I'm like, well, we don't really make new colors. You can't just it's not a thing in the world.
No.
But if we're making sure that you're feeling good, then obviously you're good.
Color. For me, the color's the first thing that draws me to a product.
Especially, we have a person just dedicated to our footwear color.
Really?
Because and you can see some samples there on the back side. This is more footwear.
I thought this is a good example of you develop one color, racer red.
Yeah.
And you need it to look the same across multiple fabrics. You can probably speak to that better of how difficult it is to get a leather, synthetic, a textile, a foam to all execute in the same tone, racer red.
Guys, this color room is nuts. Look at all of these on the wall here. You guys know how much I'm a fan of orange, so
we can
get a chance to check out all these different colors, and then as you've just seeing the different navies. You guys know how difficult it is to get navies right. So yeah, it's just really interesting to see how the brands go about it.
We take it to our light box. We have daylight, store light, and then home lighting.
Yeah.
Incandescent. Then we go pull out the sample. You look at the light box, you'll see how much the light actually changes color. So I'll start here again. This is daylight, which is obviously the crisp white. When we switch to the store lighting, this is old store lighting before LEDs. One little thing I like to show, this is horizon, so golden hour, right? You can really see the yellowness of the light. You'll see, notice this, the body, collar, and sleeve colors. And essentially what you're here, so you have a gray, pretty gray, not perfect match, but you'll see, often you'll see something in store and then you like it so much, I'm gonna wear it outside. And then when you pop outside, your sleeves turn totally different colors. So this is the phenomenon in color called metamerism, and why we look at it under all the different light sources. So that way, when you go to play golf, walking between the clubhouse and the course, you don't look like an idiot.
Yeah. I think we're heading to the Innovation Lab. I'll leave. Yeah, I know. This is the fourth screen I've seen my face on today. So there we go, guys. He's there. He's there again. He's everywhere. You can't get away from this guy.
At Under Armour, I do all of our product field testing. So I'm in charge of pretty much everything cleated-wise. So baseball, softball, golf, American football, and lacrosse. So I take all of the prototype samples, I take them on field to the athletes, have them wear them, figure out what they like, don't like, bring that information back to the team, and that's how we iterate and get to what you see in the retail market. You got the shorty half t-shirt. What started it all? Kevin was playing football at the University of Maryland, and a lot of guys wore just generic cotton tees under their football pads, right? It gets really hot. You ever try to take off a really sweaty cotton tee? It is the worst. This is really cool. So this is actually a climate chamber. Inside, that is Travis, the crazy looking mannequin there with all the tubes and hoses coming out of him.
4 eyes.
Yeah. So what's really cool about Travis is we can actually test all of the thermal properties of our apparel and footwear on the mannequin. And then there's also that foot in the box back there. So in this climate chamber, we can, obviously adjust temperature, humidity to match kind of any climate anywhere in the world. And then what the mannequin does is he actually sweats and perspirates. So we can see how those thermal properties of your cold gear, your heat gear, how that actually affects the body in that climate environment.
There's a bunch of different glues. There's materials that are waterproof, trying to keep the water from getting inside. We have a special paper that's in there that lets us know exactly when water has kind of like seeped in and it'll kind of change color. And so we'll check that periodically. But the goal for this one is to last 24 hours, just straight up submerging and seeing how long it can last. And it needs to hit that 24 hours for us to put a check mark on it. So you can kind of be very confident that whatever you're wearing, you could stand in a puddle for 24 hours and you're not going to have water soak into your shoe, which is really important. So that first is this guy. So you're not just standing in a puddle, not moving. A lot of times you're walking through like some soggy course. This is replicating that 4-foot flex, because as you start moving, all these materials are compliant, they have flex to them. And so we need to make sure that the different glues, the different layers are going to stay stuck together and keep that watertight seal over the course of, taking, 50,000, 100,000 steps. Something that we've done for this one, and we've done it for hunt, fish, and outdoor as well. And like our deck boots, you can see this guy right here, is we've actually upped our standards a little bit. It used to be 20,000 cycles, so you can imagine 20,000, single leg steps, so 40,000 total. Now for our deck boots and then for other waterproof things, we're actually doing 100,000, which is, you can imagine how far you would have to be walking to actually hit 100,000 steps.
We are out on the pitch. Field? It's a field, isn't it? It's a field, not a pitch. Field, not a pitch, sorry. Just finished off the tour, and as you've seen, just managed to get a football out on the field, on the NFL field. That was so sick. But yeah, been a wicked day so far. Now we're just going to go into the section where we're going to go through 2026 and 2027 products. I'm going to try and bring you as much of that as I possibly can. Obviously, with the product being a little bit far out, there's embargoes, all that sort of stuff. But I'll try and bring you as much as I can. It's going to be a fun segment to have a brand like Under Armour want my take on things I like, things I don't like, and the thought that they would actually put that into action is a bit mad. So yeah, I'm flattered, but it's sort of the main point of being here today is to do this, and so yeah, it's going to be fun, and I'll bring you along for the journey. Yeah, we like neutrals. We do. Do you know how difficult it is to find a good grey?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, dumb.
This man knows. I really like the fabric.
The dry gel.
Yes.
And
Colour is unbelievable.
bring it up.
Oh,
So this.
That's a great colour. I wish they had more of a slight change on the collar.
What would you?
More of a ribbed collar.
Rib? About that often.
I would prefer.
All right.
Personally, I really like the collar. I like this collar detailing. I don't love the logo placement there, but I like the sort of the split black. It's cool.
Yeah, just not this one because it's the one.
Right. The piece itself, though, the color blocking is sweet, and I love whoever's idea it was to make this light blue. Fair play, because it's not something that you would. Yeah, it needs pockets. Sorry, it needs pockets. Yeah, I was like, I put it on and I was just like, yeah. Oh, they're not there. Okay.
On every layer, or do you have certain layers you like on?
All mid layers, no. Only pockets on mid layers.
Hoodies you don't.
Hoodies you don't. Just like outerwear.
jacket.
What would be an outerwear piece? But I would consider that an outerwear piece.
Definitely, yeah.
But yeah, the blue is inspired because it's not the colour that
that should have gone on that piece, but it works, which I really like.
It looks so good
Well
with the
said.
navy trousers.
With the navy trousers yesterday, beautiful. Yeah, it looked really good. Cool.
So you said sweaters is one thing that you think you would love to see.
I'd
Is
love
there anything
some knitwear would be sweet. Yeah.
Is there
Because
anything?
the overall range.
Yeah.
And I've said this to these guys already, but like I would love to see Under Armour do a range alongside. So you pride yourselves on technology and that sort of stuff, but there is room for you guys to dial it back and go, hey, we can also play in the space of textures and fabrics and that sort of stuff and introduce different elements to what you do.
Today,
Yeah.
you see that having a space in golf?
Well, we had the conversation this morning about the hoodie. Like that hoodie that I've been wearing all day, that red one, wear it for golf. Like that could be part of a golf range very easily, and you wouldn't actually have to do anything to it apart from brand it for golf. And you've got a product that works as an off course.
Yeah.
As I said, don't care about that particularly myself, but a lot of people do.
Yeah.
And so you then have that. Here's something because it's sized. You could swing in it. It looks cool. It's so warm. Why not wear it to play golf? But people probably won't buy it to play golf if it doesn't have a golf logo on it, if it doesn't have the branding on it. But pieces like that I think are really cool to introduce and not just go, hey, we need to do quarter zip mid layers. So you'd have just seen there, I couldn't capture too much of what we were doing in there because it's a lot of new product, old product, but you'd have just seen the chats that we had around product. And again, like it's so surreal to just be stood in a room just talking product with people and they're like listening to my take and sort of asking me for my opinions on things, and to have the chance to do that with a brand is really, really cool. It's I'm just kind of a bit speechless really as to how that last couple of hours has gone. As I said in the Instagram piece that I did, I started this channel on this page and thought that, hey, look, if I get like a pair of shoes or free shirt or something, like that would be really, really cool. And that has been really, really cool to get that chance. But to take things up a level now and be able to, work with a brand on sort of what their clothing looks like and to have an impact on the collar width or the length or what collar to use, like different designs and where the branding appears and all that sort of stuff is, for a brand to be asking me and valuing my take on that is really, really, really cool. As you can kind of tell, I'm pretty blown away. It's partly down to you guys watching and supporting and being able to give me this platform to do it, and asking me for my advice on things. And yeah, it's mad, really, really mad. But now is a very fun end of the day. Last thing we're doing today, we're going to head into the Under Armour store behind me that is on campus. It might not be the biggest Under Armour store globally, but it's certainly one of, and they've got so much gear in here. I have an allocation to spend, so I'm going to be picking up some bits for me. You're going to be picking up some bits for my good wife who is back at home, and a bit of family as well. So yeah, should be very, very cool. So yeah, guys, that was the video. Huge thank you to the guys at Under Armour for having me, showing me around and allowing me to give my very honest opinion on products, and yeah, hopefully it was beneficial for them. I know it was certainly very, very cool for me, and hopefully it's beneficial for you guys who hopefully get a chance when 2026, 2027 comes along to see some of the products that I've sort of helped maybe change or alter slightly, which for me to have a brand, as I said earlier, to get a chance to do this with a brand has been a truly life-changing experience. So yeah, hopefully it's not the last time. Hopefully we get a chance to do this again. But yeah, guys, I'm going to sign the video off there. We're going to go off and meet the guys for a drink and dinner now. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you on another video very soon.